Students, I'm going to share the speech that I have to give tonight at the scholarship banquet. So now is your opportunity to rate your professor. We are so excited to have all of you join us tonight. As a scholarship donor, I have been asked to share with all of you tonight the impact of being a scholarship donor has had on our lives. I'm going to begin tonight with a little story that I think all of you can relate to. I remember all too well several conversations that I had with my parents, my dad and my mom. Some of them you may be able to relate to. Often the conversations went like this. Baby, have you ever seen a bank vault following the hearse on its way to a graveyard? Or the one I remember so frequently, we can't take our money with us, and we certainly don't want you and your brother to fight over the money. Flowers are really pretty. They're so beautiful. They indicate that a lot of people really care about you. But then they die. And what do you have left? So let me tell you what we're going to do. Your mom and I are going to spend the money now while we can enjoy it with you, while we can make and share memories that will last you for a lifetime. So how can you ensure that your legacy lives? How can you share and make family memories to last a lifetime? How can we teach our children and grandchildren the importance of making a difference in other people's lives and its effect on other people? By creating scholarships which have effects felt far beyond those students it has helped. Some of those effects include the student's success, thanks to the scholarship, may inspire younger siblings or the student's own children to pursue higher education after high school. The students will be able to make more money with a college education and thus be a better provider for his or her family. In addition, the students will touch thousands of lives through their careers, whether it's in the health, education, business, research, or some other field. When you provide a scholarship for a student, you do more than help them financially. You impart a life lesson of generosity and concern for others that they incorporate into their own lives. To your own students and your own children and grandchildren, you impart a lesson of generosity and concern for others that they incorporate into their own lives. By investing in students, you improve their lives, which improves their family's life, which improves the people's lives in your community, in your region, and in your country. If you're interested in making a real difference in your community, in your region, in your country, in lighting a torch that will burn for many generations, and having your names etched in other people's memories for years and years to come, and in having your children and grandchildren remember there once was a visionary, you. Then student scholarship recipients, family members, faculty and staff, I challenge you tonight, give the greatest gift, the most noble legacy. Ensure your legacy lives. Ensure students continue to prosper in college. Establish your legacy today. Don't think it's possible? I'll share one final story with you. At the end of the day, it was my dad's custom to remove the change from his pockets. He put it into a drawer on their dresser in their bedroom. Once the drawer was full, he would take my children and have them count and roll the money. Then they would all proceed to the local bank where he would have them deposit a certain amount into their college fund, and then they got a certain amount to spend at our local grocery store. I remember all too well many conversations with the owner, Mr. Randy. He would chuckle and say, "I always know when you're in town, your parents' charge account goes up. How much change do you have in your pockets at the end of the day?" Did you know that we have over 600 people here tonight in the room? Look around. If each person in this room gave a one-time gift of $100, we would have just generated $60,000. So I challenge you too to start your spark today, to establish your legacy by contacting the NSU Foundation. It's so easy. Just as we have established the Brooke and Clay Hennigan Endowed Scholarship in memory of our two children, you too can establish a scholarship and watch the spark unite into a flame. In conclusion, don't let this be your quote. The saddest summary of my life contains 3 descriptions: could have, might have, should have. Instead, let your quote be this: I made the world a better place by impacting someone's life. Ensure your legacy lives for many generations. Establish a scholarship.